Yo, 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 what's good with it? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all with another one. So we got a recap here, man. Game 7, Boston Celtics, Miami Heat. Let's jump into it. So we got a game, man. We had ourselves a big game 7. Um, what can I say? I did call the Celtics to win game 7. They started out red hot, came out, definitely hot. It was reminiscent of the previous game, or I can't remember if it was game 5 or 6. So they jumped out to it was a 20 something to 11 lead. So they jumped out to an early lead, held on to it. And then obviously the Heat walked them down and got the W. So I believe that was, I want to say game 6. And if my mind serves me correctly, but nonetheless, man, this game 7 again, to start it out, very reminiscent of it. The Celtics came out guns blazing, man. They were coming out, making a statement. The way they were playing, the focus to the attention to detail, things of that nature, shots going down, hustle plays, everything, man. So they were getting after it and shoulders in for game 7. But like I said, also on the tail end of that video, you can't count out the heart of a champion, man. And the Heat battled their way back to it. They cut it to single digits multiple times, kept it within that. I think they even got it down to, if I'm not mistaken, one or two. But the Celtics, showed poise and they stayed with it, man. They maintained the lead, built upon that lead, and did what they needed to do to get up out of there with the victory. It was definitely hard nosed, man. Jimmy Butler came out telling the things, and he definitely was making a statement. Dropped 35 points, had 9 boards. He had an opportunity when he came down and pulled up for a transition three to give them the lead, but it just fell short. I felt that probably wasn't in a situation like that. I think he should have attacked the basket because he was getting calls all night towards the tail end just from his being aggressive. I think he should have attacked the basket and went to either for a tie or potential and one the old school way. But yet, nonetheless, he put up for a transition three, missed it. Celtics got the rebound and kind of that it was history from that point. Man, it was a free throw game after that. But again, my man came out and balled out. Man, played 48 minutes practically the whole entire game. Again, 35-9. Can't knock at that. And we had a sighting from Bam Adebayo. Been saying it the whole time, man. He's too talented to be out there being a suspect or being one of the people that people aren't really putting too much emphasis on or talking about. But yeah, 25 and 11. Again, he played 46 minutes. And then after that, man, it was kind of suspect from everybody else. PJ Tucker went scoreless, played 17 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, I think he either was in foul trouble or hurt. I can't remember exactly for him, but Kyle Lowry does what Kyle Lowry does. Gave 15 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, but obviously he was making key, drawing offensive fouls. Some of those are flops in my opinion, but nonetheless, that's come to be expected with him. Max Strus out there, 8 points, 8 boards, 3 assists. Victor Oladipo, 9 points. Um, 3 assists and 5 boards. Other than that, man, Tyler Hero had 1 assist in 7 minutes. So that I felt the Heat were shorthanded. Very tight rotation, but obviously shorthanded on production wise. They didn't get much help from their role players that they needed. It was a very hard fought and tough game. No, obviously 100 to 96. Nowadays we're seeing the average points for games is like 110 or 120, right around that range. So definitely some defense being played. During this game, obviously shots being missed played a part in that, but I think there was some defense being played in this game as well. That three, that controversial three where they're saying Max Drew stepped on the line and rescinded that three that he hit. I know that's a call of controversies, and so you got main medias and things of that nature talking about that. Um, I would say this is that if you're on that court and you're a shooter, you got to be aware of your surroundings at all times. A la, Ray Allen when he hit that three for the Heat when he was playing with LeBron and them, man. Like that's a shooter. He's well aware where his feet are and everything. Didn't allow his heels to come down. He kept it on the ball. The ball is on his toes, and he's able to knock down a tough fadeaway 3 pointer pretty much at that point, man, when he's sending back to the corner. But nonetheless, when you're a shooter, pay attention where you're on the court at all times. Max just got too close, and he got away with the travel. In my opinion, he got away with the travel. But nonetheless, You got to be aware of your surroundings. You got to be aware where you're on the court. So then that way you're not in that situation. And then those points would have been huge, man. I think it was a momentum breaker kind of thing where they were kind of confused at how can they go back and make that decision. But hey, that's out of my wheelbarrow, man. So I'm gonna jump over to Boston. The guy Jayson Tatum showed up as expected, 26, 10, and 6. Al Horford big on the boards, 14 rebounds. Jaylen Brown showed up as well, 24, 6, and 6. And then again, the dark horse, out there, man, Marcus Smart, 24, 9, and 5. And then Grant Williams, 11 points. They were out there, man. Derek White, some timely shots, 8 points. But they were out there. They showed up. Again, tough nose defense, making the hustle plays, things of that nature, man. Marcus Smart doing what he does, drawing offensive foul again. Majority of those or some of those are flops or over exaggerated, but nonetheless, man, when that whistle blows, that's the final hearsay. Obviously, you have one challenge, and once that's done, it's done. So, hats off to the Celtics. They got the W. They're the Eastern Conference champions. Again, obviously with this new conference MVP. I kind of already knew that Jayson Tatum was going to win that. Well deserving of that as well. I think him and Jaylen Brown are definitely the 1-2 punch, the tandem of this team and the leaders of this team. But as far as when it comes to being out there more, as far as like a voice or just being in the crowd or having a more of a bigger glow, I have to go with Jayson Tatum being more of that face of the league kind of figure over Jaylen Brown, even though Jaylen Brown is a beast in his own rights. That's no knock on him or anything like that, man. But again, shouts out to them. Now they're up to it's a tough task coming ahead, man. I'm gonna do a breakdown video of that. Celtics versus the Warriors, game one of the finals. I'll definitely touch base on that. But again, man, just want to give a quick recap on that, touch base on it, give their kudos to both teams. Again, hard fought, great series, definitely a good series. That I'm very happy it went 7. I was excited about that. I was happy my game 6 prediction was wrong, just because I did want to see it go 7. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Just wanted to get something quick out there to you real fast on that. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that bell icon, select all to get all the notifications when a video drops, when I go live. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you think Jayson Tatum was deserving of that conference MVP? Who do you think was the best player in this actual series? Things of that nature, man. Leave that in the comment section. I'll be sending each and every one of y'all there. If you wish to support the channel, that information will be flowing at the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, it'll be also be in the description of the video. And that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate you stopping through. I'll be back at y'all with another one.